Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and greet the Upper Iowa University class of 2012. Welcome to Upper Iowa University's 150th Spring Commencement. I'm Holly Streeter, your MC. We will begin this afternoon's ceremony with an invocation by Pastor Jason Princer from the Fayette United Methodist Church. Gentlemen, please remove your caps for the invocation.
Let us pray. God in heaven, it is our privilege to invite you here as the guest of honor on this commencement day. We ask that you would bless this graduating class, but more than that, and of first importance, we desire that you would be here with us this afternoon. Among other things, O God, you are the creator of the human mind, which you modeled in some fashion after your own great mind. Though we acknowledge that your thoughts are infinitely higher and more profound than ours, we glory in the notion that we may, on our own level, think some of your thoughts after you in this place. Thank you for the precious gifts of knowledge and discovery. I ask on behalf of those gathered here that you would indeed bless each of these graduates. Give them the grace to make a difference for the good wherever they may find themselves in the years ahead. For those who will pursue further education, grant not only the knowledge they will need in their chosen fields, but also wisdom to apply that knowledge to life as it really is. For those who will be going directly into the workforce, give a sense of what is right and good and appropriate in the often confusing issues they will face. For those in military service, may they draw courage and strength from you. May they serve their country and all of humanity with integrity and honor. For all of these graduates and the families of which they are a part, we ask that they may make a significant contribution to the general welfare of society. May they especially be a blessing to those whose lives they personally touch. And now, may you be pleased with what is done here this afternoon. Thank you for your presence among us. It is in the name above all others that I pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Welcoming us this afternoon on behalf of Upper Iowa University's Board of Trustees is Mr. Bob Firth, Board Chair.
Thank you, Holly. Wow, what a day. Does anybody need the heat turned up a little bit? It might help. First of all, graduates, I want you to lead us in a little cheer, if you would. On the count of three, graduates, alumni, anybody welcome, we're going to say, go Peacocks, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Go Peacocks! Outstanding. Thank you for being here today. Dr. Walker, faculty, graduates, students, friends, and family. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Upper Iowa University Commencement exercises. We are here today so we may celebrate the accomplishments of you, our graduates. Today you are becoming a member of a very special group of 30,000 Peacocks. From this moment on, you will be forever Peacocks. UIU and your degree will go with you wherever you go. With this accomplishment comes great pride and honor. No one can ever take that away from you. So on behalf of all the Board of Trustees, we want to thank you for choosing Upper Iowa University. Enjoy your friends and family. Remember this day. Enjoy, laugh, celebrate, because you will forever be Peacocks. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 20th President of Upper Iowa University, Dr. Alan G. Walker.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the entire university community, I too want to welcome you to our spring commencement. This is truly a special event in the university's history today. Not only does 2012 mark the 155th anniversary of the founding of Upper Iowa University, but today's commencement is the 150th time that we have come together to confer degrees on the men and women graduating from our university. Today is also a special day for you, our graduates. From today on, you will join thousands of alumni from all around the world and will take your place among the ranks of those who become leaders in public service, Nobel Prize winners, CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, great scholars, and productive citizens of society. As you gather here today, surrounded by your classmates, your families, and your loved ones, we want to thank you for being part of Upper Iowa University. For it is those of you gathered in this room today, and all of those who have gathered here for 150 years before you, who make UIU the ascending university which we are all proud to be part of. Today, there are approximately 1,600 graduates listed in your program, and more than 700 degrees are being conferred. Of those, 640 will receive bachelor's degrees in business, education, liberal arts, math, science. In addition, approximately 60 are receiving master's degrees. At this time, it is appropriate to take a moment to recognize those of you who are graduating with honors. Will those with honors cords please rise so that we can recognize the special distinction that you have earned. The university is, of course, very proud of each of our graduates. This day is significant not only to you, but to your families and friends as well. This is the day when the years of hard work and the sacrifices that you and others have made on your behalf are rewarded. Our university is governed by an autonomous board of trustees. The trustees are private citizens who serve the university without remuneration and who set policy direction for the university. We're very grateful to these men and women as well. Let me now take a moment to introduce my colleagues on the stage. They are Mr. Bob Firth, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Dr. David Chown, Chief Academic Officer. Pastor Jason Pritzer. Mr. Wendell Snodgrass, Vice President for Advancement, Development, and Alumni Relations. Ms. Holly Streeter, our Registrar. And our very special speaker today, artist Hampshire Cowell. I would also like to acknowledge the members of our Board of Trustees who have joined us today. Trustee Emerita, Dr. Betty Andrews, Richard Andrews, Dr. Betty Firth, Scott Lieben, Justin Marchand, who's also receiving his diploma today, Dr. Graham Armstrong, and Angela Lee. The next group that deserves recognition is our faculty. They are the very heart of this university. They are the reason that each of you is here today. It is their intellect, their creativity, and their passion for teaching that gives us purpose. Without them, this institution simply would not exist. Therefore, it is to our faculty that we must express special recognition today. I'd like the members of the faculty to stand, and I'm asking all of you to join me in applauding them for the fine education they have provided our students, members of the faculty. I'm now very pleased to introduce our special speaker this afternoon, artist G. Hampshire Cowan. Ms. Hampshire Cowan is Senior Vice President and Secretary at Howard University in Washington, D.C. In that role, she is currently leading the effort to expand and develop Howard University's North Research Campus in Beltsville, Maryland. As the Corporate Secretary of Howard University, she managed the affairs of Howard's Board of Trustees, and for over a decade, she planned and managed all official functions of the university. For 7 years, she performed a dual role as Vice President for Human Resource Management and has also served as Acting President of Howard. We are very honored to have Artis back with us today. Artis made her first appearance at UIU commencement this past winter when she spoke to our upper Iowa graduates in Malaysia and Hong Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Artis Hampshire Cowan.
Mr. President, Mr. Chairman, members of the Board of Trustees, cabinet officers, distinguished platform guests, faculty, students, staff, alumni, friends, and of course the class of May 2012. Good afternoon. We've gathered here for this very celebratory commencement in your honor. On commencement day, we also commend the university, as commencement is the manifestation of its mission, and it is gloriously displayed on commencements. Graduates, you've chosen well. Upper Iowa University is an innovator in higher education and a pioneer in developing global citizens. You're graduating in a very exciting time in world history. You've been prepared to fulfill a special mission, a special calling. Today I call upon you to lean into it and look to discover your unique life's purpose. I know that you've taken the time to thank all of those who helped you get here today, but I'm going to ask that you do something unusual. I will ask that you also pause and thank those who did not believe in you. Yeah, there were people who didn't believe in you, who didn't help you, who may have purposely put obstacles in your way. Without knowing it, they helped you too. They helped you learn to achieve notwithstanding adversity. So will you forgive them today and move on? Will you really forgive them today and move on? Thank you. It lightens your load as you go forward in your future. Commencement is a life marker. It's both the end and the beginning. And so today you end the countless hours of study in Dublin, and you take up a new beginning. I'm sure you've already given lots of thought to your new beginning. Having dedicated yourself to attaining an advanced degree, you obviously have specific personal and professional aspirations in mind. Do hold on to this. But I'd like to spend this afternoon with you in what I call my uncommencement address. Yes, an uncommencement address. Because I want to share some wisdom. I want you to have the benefit of some of my hard knocks. And besides, I want you to remember what I say today many years from now. I hope I will provide advice that will help you navigate in the future. So what I'd like to spend my time with you about today is fear. And so your mind is racing and saying, why is she talking about fear when today is supposed to be light and celebratory and happy talk? It's because it's important that you know what's coming. A couple of months ago, I had an opportunity to read a wonderful book about the friendship of Winston Churchill and Franklin Delano Roosevelt, two historic icons who were credited with changing the world through their collaboration in World War II. While there have been many books written about them, this particular book by David Stafford focused on the individuals, who they were, not what they did. Interestingly enough, as revered and respected as Churchill is and was, he acknowledged his challenge with fear. I gained great insights reading this book, and it helped me to assess myself and to be in touch with my own fears as I think about my second career. Since reading the book, I've asked myself, what would I do if I were not afraid? Therefore, today I share a gift with you. If only my undergraduate commencement speaker in '76 had warned me about fear and its impact on success, perhaps today I would be the first African-American woman to head a Fortune 500 company. Instead, it's Ursula Burns, the chairwoman and CEO of Xerox. Fear is the greatest impediment to the achievement of our dreams. Many of you will not achieve the life goals that you hold in your head and heart today. Not because you're not intelligent, committed, hardworking, and ambitious. No, it will be because you are simply afraid. Afraid to chance following, afraid you can't navigate success. It's amazing, but the greatest barrier to our success is the fear of failure. In the time that I have left, I want to explore with you fear, how it is critical to your success, that you be aware of it, that you understand its role in your life, and that you have strategies to overcome it, because you will need it. Fear is perhaps the oldest emotion known to mankind. Over the years, it's been my best friend and my worst enemy. Fear is not always bad. In fact, fear forced me to prepare in reverse today, so I wouldn't look like a fool standing here. Fear is a natural response to a real or perceived danger. However, it becomes unhealthy when it controls our behavior and keeps us from doing positive things. Fear is learned behavior. You see, love is what we're born with. Fear is what we learn. Think about young children. They're fearless, bold, inquisitive explorers. We need to learn to hold on to some of our childlikeness in our quest to deal with our fears. In reviewing the literature, and especially a book called 30 Days to Facing Your Fear by Deborah Pegas, I found that fear of failure and fear of success was most often cited as the reason for unfulfilled goals. But there are lessons to be learned in failure. Let's take a look at one of America's most beloved presidents, Abraham Lincoln. Over a 30-year period, he failed in business in 1831. He was defeated in the state legislature in 32. He tried another business in 33. It failed. His fiancée died in 35. He had a nervous breakdown in 36. In 43, he ran for Congress and was defeated again. He tried running for Senate. In 55, he lost. The next year, he ran for vice president and lost. In 59, he ran for Senate again, and guess what? He lost. However, in 1860, the man we call the great emancipator, Abraham Lincoln, was elected President of the United States, the 16th president. So you see, the difference between history's boldest accomplishments and his most staggering failure is simply the diligence to persevere. One of my favorite leaders, the former governor of Texas, the first female, Ann Richards, now deceased, would often say, the path to success is to just keep on showing up. Because other people give up, and at least if you show up, you win. President Lincoln refused to allow fear of failure to block his progress. Throughout history, we find that many great people fail. So, class of 2012, what about you? Have past failures or the thought of failure stopped you from pursuing a goal or a dream? Fear is rooted in the feeling of inadequacy, which is based on the erroneous belief that our success is solely based on our own efforts and abilities. This can lead to a life of unfulfilled dreams and frustrations about what could have been. So today I ask, what would you do if you were not afraid? What would you do if you were not afraid? If you get nothing else from my address today, I want you to ponder this question the rest of your life. At least annually. What would I do if I were not afraid? Now, I'm not going to leave you alone. I'm going to give you some strategies, because you will hit the wall in the future, and more than likely it will be about fear. So here are a couple of things. First, I think it's terribly important that you spend time really getting clarity around your true aspirations. What it is you really want to do and dream for, and not what other people have told you you want for and dream for. It's important to define success for yourself. Don't allow others to define success, and certainly don't determine success by merely achieving and acquiring lots of material things. Ponder your doubts. Ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen if I don't succeed? And then it's important to practice a can-do attitude. And I'm always reminded of a childhood book. It's funny the things we learn before kindergarten that help us through life. Thomas, the little engine that could. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I can. It even helps in ability. And finally, I would say it's important to acknowledge learned lessons from failure and mistakes. Failure is not fatal. Neither does it define who you are. It's simply the result of your actions, not a measure of your worthiness. Thomas Edison once said, "I've not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." And then finally, the Nike slogan, "Just do it." Even if for a short time, you gotta muster the courage and take the leap and just do it. Because 9 times out of 10, you will succeed. And that's when you call on your faith. And I'll say a little bit more about that shortly. Now, let's turn to the fear of success. Yes, we are afraid of success. Interesting, right? Surprising, right? But it's true. The fear of success stems from several limiting beliefs that we have. The fear of the inability to maintain your success. The fear of the inability to meet the expectations and responsibility of success. And the fear of rejection and alienation by those who are unhappy about our success. Some of us fear success because we somehow believe we're not worthy of abundance, or anything ordinary is okay. Whatever the reason, it seems odd that anyone would fear success, but we do. So how do we recognize it? Fear of success is characterized by self-sabotaging behaviors like procrastination, underperformance, pretending like we don't know to avoid being wrong, or being sidetracked by minor things that get in the way of the main thing. And we end up over years saying over and over what we plan to do someday. Many of these actions are done subconsciously. Does this sound familiar? Come on, be honest. Does it sound familiar at all? Could it be true that you are afraid of success? Again, I have a couple of strategies for you to overcome this. Spend time really in deep thought. Ask yourself and answer honestly. Again, at least to yourself, you don't have to share it. Am I afraid of success? Do I exhibit behaviors that suggest that I am? Determine the source of why you believe that and get rid of it. Because your perception of your worthiness will play a major role in how much you allow yourself to achieve in life. Are you preoccupied with what other people think? Well, my grandmother, the sage advisor she was, would say, I don't worry about pleasing other people. I try to please myself and hope they're happy, because I know I'm hard to please. It's also important that you recognize self-sabotaging behavior and just stop it. And this will mean you will need to learn to manage yourself and stop procrastinating. Associate with people who are headed where you're going. Remember, birds of a feather flock together? These are goal-oriented closers who get things done and who demonstrate the right priorities. Watch what they do and do what they do. And finally, remember, somebody is watching you. Consider that your journey and success may be a testament to someone else on the ladder below you who is struggling to figure out how to achieve that which they thought was impossible. Well, as I come to an end, I'm going to let you in on a secret. I found the best antidote to fear, all fear. It's spiritual development and courage. If you research courage, you'll find an array of information over time, courage and what it means and its importance as a virtue. But for purposes of today, let's just say courage is the ability to confront fear, pain, danger, uncertainty, and intimidation. Well, let me give you an even shorter version. For me, courage is doing what is right and just even when we're afraid. So you don't have to be fearless. You just need to have the fortitude and the courage to act notwithstanding being afraid. Perhaps the most important weapon for dealing with issues and finding security in yourself is developing a rich and deep spiritual life. I work purposely in the development of my spirit self. Developing spirit self armed me with the wisdom necessary to know that I should trust my feelings and thoughts and act upon them. It's called intuition or insight. Again, the philosopher, my grandmother, often said, "My mind don't fool me." You see, when we spend time developing our spirit self as much as we focus on our intellect and our physical bodies, we develop a sixth sense. I've learned that that sixth sense is what gives us our competitive edge. It is what makes us uniquely us. That is where our brilliance comes from, and it is where we find our unique gifts. But to develop the sixth sense, you got to do some work. You must seek out your spiritual self. Spend the time exploring it and become painfully aware of who you are, what you care about, and what you believe in. You get there by spending time alone in thought and reflection. And again, the wisdom of my grandmother was always, be still, because God can't talk to you when you're busy. Spending the time to develop yourself spiritually will strengthen you and give you courage. It will give you faith. Faith to act on what you cannot see, but that which you hope for. And now, I can't end without a plug for what I believe is an essential ingredient for success. It's called service. Service to others and service to our community. Serving others yield many more dividends than what I provide to those I serve. I grow, I learn more, and become a better person with each act of service. And to my surprise, and quite unexpectedly, my service to others has garnered honor, respect, recognition, and love. Many times in mentoring young professionals, they ask, how do I gain notoriety and recognition? My answer is simple. Focus on the work. Employ a personal standard of excellence in all that you do. Seek to serve, and the rest comes. Now, one last bit of advice. I want you to pause and take a deep breath. I really want you to take a deep breath with me. Revel in this moment. Enjoy yourself. Take the time to celebrate. Take the time to commend yourself. Too many times we fail to acknowledge our own accomplishments and we look for the acknowledgement external to us. Remember, do not allow anyone to be better to you than you are to yourself. Be your own best friend and coach. Graduates, congratulations on this momentous occasion and the achievement of a major milestone. We look forward to great things from you. Congratulations.
Thank you, artists. After having traveled with Upper Iowa delegation of faculty and staff to Asia to participate in our commencements in Hong Kong and Malaysia last December, and now here on the Fayette campus. Artist has become one of us. She is truly a peacock. You are an inspiration to our graduates and a model for men and women in terms of what they can become. Each of our graduates has different stories they can tell about the roads that brought them here today. Many of you have had to hold down jobs, working long hours while being full or part-time students. Some finished your studies in record time, while others enjoyed the university so much that you decided to extend your stay with us and became what has become known as super seniors. We know who you are. Many of our graduates are non-traditional students who have family and job obligations and for whom being a student came after work and family. We greatly admire your achievements as well. For those graduates who attended Upper Iowa University in Fayette, while you have worked hard, we hope that you've also enjoyed the time you have spent in the Fayette area and this wonderful community. For many of you, this has been your first experience away from home and family. So while you have learned much from your coursework, we are sure that you've also learned much about life and living. We hope that the many friendships you have formed will stand the test of time and that you will include among them associations that you've made with our faculty and staff. For just as we have been an important part of your life, you too have become an important part of ours. It is now time for the conferring of degrees. I'll call upon Dr. David Challenge, our Chief Academic Officer, to please come forward.
For the candidates for the degrees of Master of Education and Master of Higher Education Administration, please stand. Dr. Walker, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Upper Iowa University, I'm pleased to present these candidates, each of whom has completed the requirements for the degrees of Master of Education and Master of Higher Education Administration as prescribed by the faculty of this university.
By the authority vested in me from the Board of Trustees, as President of Upper Iowa University, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree of Master of Education or the degree of Master of Higher Education Administration with all the rights, privileges, and prerogatives pertaining thereto.
Reading the candidates' names will be Dr. Richard Patrick, Dean of Faculty, and Kathy Wenhol, Director of Operations for the Academic Extension. Putting the graduate program candidates today is Dr. Gail Merman-Behrens, Dean of the Andrews School of Education. Also participating in today's presentation of diplomas will be Trustee Emerita Dr. Betty Andrews, who received the university's honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters on this stage a year ago. Dr. Andrews is an alumna and strong supporter of the university, whose family's generosity established the Andrews School of Education. Before the candidates are called forward to receive their diplomas, I would like to say that we view commencement as a family affair, and it is fine to express your joy. A professional photographer will be taking pictures of each candidate, so we ask that the audience remain in their seats to ensure that everyone will be able to view the candidates as they receive their diplomas. Candidates, please return to your seats following the direction of the ushers. Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Education and Master of Higher Education Administration please come forward?
Abby Louise Folsom. Christina Michelle Jundy. Jeffrey Allen Merkel. Angela Marie Squires. James Gregory Zabel. Rebecca Mary Doherty. Kathy Ann Franken. Kristen Rose Jorgensen. Loxley Anthony Nibbs. Barbara Jean Schultz. Andrew James Wenthy.
Before we proceed to the next presentation, we invite Ms. Deatra Hutton, also a member of the class of 2012, to come forward to perform I Believe.
Did you find a pot of gold? Ever catch a shooting star? Tell me how high did you soar? Ever felt like you were dreaming, just to find it your way, and the magic that surrounds you can lift you up?
Candidates for the Associate of Arts, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science degrees, please stand. Dr. Walker, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Upper Iowa University, I'm pleased to present these candidates, each of whom has completed requirements for the Associate of Arts, Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Arts degrees as prescribed by the faculty of this university.
By the authority vested in me from the Board of Trustees as President of Upper Iowa University, I hereby confer upon each of you the Associate of Arts, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science degree with all rights, privileges, and prerogatives pertaining thereto.
Please be seated. Will the candidates from the Division of Education please come forward as the usher directs you row by row.
Candidates from the Fayette campus include Frank O. Atchison, Samantha Elizabeth Austin, Jennifer Lynn Billmeyer, Allison Michelle Clark, Nicole Mary Agee, cum laude. Allison Nicole George, cum laude. Emily Ann Gilau, cum laude. Holly Ann Hare, magna cum laude. Kelsey Elizabeth Helms, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Claire Holthouse, magna cum laude. Deirdre Dolores Hutton. Kelly Dawn Jacobson, summa cum laude. Hannah Meyer Jones, magna cum laude. Amber Elizabeth Kaler, summa cum laude. Alicia Renee Kilberg, cum laude. Kurt Christopher Kessler, summa cum laude. Kylie Ellen Knott. Tiffany Jean Kading, summa cum laude. Jamie Lynn Cruzy. Nicole Marie Kennan, cum laude. Mark Joseph LaFrenz. Joseph Todd Waypole, cum laude. Justin Cole Marchand, magna cum laude. Kylie Ray McIntosh, cum laude. Heidi Janelle McCain, summa cum laude. Robert Howard Miller. Derek Lee Ullman. Jason John Olsgaard. Catherine Augusta Ott. Brett Dennis Pate, magna cum laude. Kristen Michelle Pennybaker. Casey Allen Poppenfu, summa cum laude. Anna Daleen Reister, magna cum laude. Royale Ann Sebastian, summa cum laude. Chelsea Danielle Seacrest, magna cum laude. Ruth Jean Sticka. Erin Nicole Van Praag, cum laude. Emma Lorraine Vanderhagen. Peyton Marie Wacker, magna cum laude. Eric Andrew Wallace. Jesse Lee Waller, magna cum laude. Darren Arthur Wecker, cum laude. Nicholas John Zeman. Bradley Scott Deering, cum laude. Cole Patrick Sanders, cum laude.
Candidates from the Des Moines Center include Courtney Nicole Anderson, summa cum laude. Allison L. Bauer, summa cum laude. Kelly Ann Burdett, summa cum laude. Heather Ann Frank, summa cum laude. Angela K. Glade, summa cum laude. Mary Shaolin, magna cum laude. Brandon Lee Natras, magna cum laude. Amy Sue Tim, summa cum laude. Sarah Marie Hernandez, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Kirkpatrick, magna cum laude. Denise Lydine Weston, summa cum laude. Holly Marie Madison, summa cum laude. Roxana Lulin Smith, summa cum laude. Tracy Lynn Weicker, Welker, summa cum laude. Candidates from the Waterloo Center include Edward James Fisher, Jennifer Lynn Larson, summa cum laude. Sabrina Ann May, summa cum laude. Charity Jane Rostek, magna cum laude. Jill Elizabeth Thorpe, summa cum laude.
Will the candidates from the Division of Science and Mathematics please come forward as the usher directs you, row by row.
Wesley Ray Alexander. Douglas Michael Barsky. Heather Ann Brandenburg, cum laude. Kelsey Lynn Bowman. Adam James Collins. Laura Ann Clark, magna cum laude. Bo Christopher Eggers. Regina Danae Elliott. Chelsea Elizabeth Escher. Robert Joseph Gray. Jacob Robert Hawes, magna cum laude. Jerry K. Jacobson, cum laude. Matthew William Johnston. Aaron Robert Capel. Andrew Russell Capel. Tyler Jacob Kelly, cum laude. Christina Day Kramer, magna cum laude. Ashley Ray Lengel. Laurence Marie Levesque, summa cum laude. Christina Lynn Martin, summa cum laude. Robert Sean McMurray, cum laude. Zachary Edward Makita. Tuat Quang Nguyen, cum laude. Andrea Dawn Neiman. Christine Lynn Oakley, summa cum laude. Jeremy Lee Payne. Hannah Marie Peacock, summa cum laude. Christopher Michael Purchase. April Ann Kwan. Robin Clark Grisman. Adrian Roy Ruby. Sean R. Salisbury, cum laude. Noah John Schoppenbuhl, magna cum laude. Megan Laurice Schaefer. Lee James Schwarzkopf, cum laude. Rachel Lee Sorensen. Tyler William Starks, cum laude. Krista Nicole Stagg, cum laude. Daniel Joseph Weber. Kathy Lynn Wirtz, cum laude. Noah Nicholas Williford, summa cum laude. Jordan Dale Zumber, cum laude. Kevin Allen Wolfkuhl, cum laude. Amy Lynn Ludeman, cum laude. Carol Ann Voss, cum laude. Grace Ann Winina. Deshaun Rashid Benz. Amy Ruth Soderwasser.
Graduates, please rise once more. In recognition of your status as college graduates, you may now move the tassels on your caps from the right to the left side. Congratulations. Graduates, the degree that you've earned represents your investment in this fine university. To you, our newest shareholders, I want to make this pledge. I promise that we will do everything within our power to add value to your degree and to the investment that you have made in us. Expect and demand that from us, and when called upon, help us to fulfill this most important responsibility. We want you to remain proud of the education you received from Upper Iowa University, and I'm counting on your help in the years to come to keep our university strong and healthy so that those who come after you may enjoy increasing quality in the education they receive. This time, I ask that Wendell Snodgrass, Vice President for Advancement, Development, and Alumni Relations, please come forward.
Let me first by saying thank you to Richard and Betty. Your family is truly an inspiration to Upper Iowa. Your passion for this place is unmatched. And we want to thank you for everything you have done for this place. You have truly transformed Upper Iowa University. Thank you. It's a great day to be a Peacock. Graduates, when you leave here today to be in your Peacock strut out into this big world, I encourage you to keep us up to date on all the big promotions, new job opportunities, moves to new places, marriages, and when you have those future little Peacocks. We want to keep you informed as well with all the news about Upper Iowa, so keeping your contact information current with us is very important. Please consider joining our Upper Iowa LinkedIn and Facebook pages. When UIU have an event in your area, please take time to stop in, say hello. These are great networking opportunities for you, as we have many highly successful Peacocks out there in leadership positions that could possibly help you attain a job one day. Come back to campus, whether that's here in Fayette or the center you attended, to stay connected and keep up with all the improvements that are happening enterprise-wide. I want to thank the many of you who have given the P3 Peacock Philanthropy Program. There's always time to start, so if you want to start, see me afterwards. However, ladies and gentlemen, class of 2012, please know that the greatest gift or investment that you can give to your alma mater is referring a potential student to us. You are the proof of the value of an Upper Iowa University education, and we hope that you will share your story and future successes with potential students. Finally, on behalf of the alumni staff and over 30,000 Peacocks around the world, congratulations. We welcome you to the Alumni Association with arms wide open, willing to help you in any way possible. May health, happiness, and prosperity follow you as you leave here today. Go Peacocks!
At this time, graduates, we present to you a collage of memories, a pictorial year in review, an internal reminder of the good times, people, and places and things from your years at Upper Iowa.
Where is Upper Iowa University?
Upper Iowa's main campus is located in Fayette, Iowa, and has about 1,000 students. Here, let me show you.
Goodbye. We have the test on Tuesday.
Stars are melting from the sky. Good night, girl. Good night, girl. Has it really been this long? Do we really have to end our song?
Please tell us something awesome about the graduating seniors.
There's something awesome that they're some of the greatest leaders I've ever worked with.
Daryl, say one thing awesome about Upper Iowa.
Iowa University simply. Good night, girl. Can you sip yourself away?
One thing that we all have in common is we love peacocks through thick and thin. And as Asher Roth proclaimed, I love college.
Good night, girl.
So Frank, how are you doing on this wonderful morning?
I'm so
super duper senior. How does it feel to be a peacock?
feels great.
What
makes me want to yell, talk in my lungs like a peacock.
Yeah? How's the peacock yell? Let's hear it.
I did it! Go Peacocks!
Is Upper Iowa only located in Fayette, Iowa?
In the U.S., Upper Iowa has 17 other locations, including an online and independent study program. Here, let me show you.
Congratulations, seniors 2012! Woo! Congratulations, seniors 2012! Woo!
Congratulate you on your accomplishment. It's a big milestone to get your college degree, and you've made it.
The first time that I
finally got my 10-year bachelor's. All right.
I didn't know I could create.
It took me a while, but I finally made it. Your graduation.
Congratulations, all you seniors. You did it. Good luck.
And a cause to celebrate. 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 You never will remember.
Okay, Adam, anytime now. Okay. Adam.
What?
Can you take the picture?
Wow, I suppose you're going to tell me now that Upper Iowa University is worldwide?
Yes, in fact, Upper Iowa has locations in Malaysia, Hong Kong, and Singapore, serving over 6,800 students worldwide. Here, let me show you.
And blessed be the new guy who rears his pretty face. And blessed be the long forgotten who pays.
知佢拍咩嘢？我就畢業㗎啦，雖然都係下年嘅事，嗨，我嘅豬仔啊！
Have given us a lifeline. So now we celebrate.
Say hi and congratulations to the graduates of the year. Come on, what's your rate? Congratulations!
So, I graduated today. Now where?
Anywhere you would like to go.
In closing, there are many people who worked very hard to make this commencement ceremony meaningful and memorable for you, and I want to take just a moment to thank them. Thanks to the members of the Commencement Committee, including Jackson Hyde and Beth Petchy, who assisted in putting the video together. Candace Woodson, our teleprompter operator, Pastor Jason Princer, Greg Hazelbaker, our piper, Julie Aarons, our pianist, Deidre Hutton for her performance and for leading us in singing the alma mater in a moment, our IT staff for technical support, the staff of facilities management and services, the registrar's office, and the many other people who worked behind the scenes and contribute so much to our commencement. Let's thank them as well. As I thank all of these people, I fully realize that none of our graduates would sit here today had they not received constant support from mothers, fathers, children, spouses, relatives, girlfriends, boyfriends, and many other people dear to them. Part of the diploma that our students bring home was earned by you too. To all these people who have helped our graduates, I say please rise so we can recognize you and express our special appreciation. Friend and family of the graduates, please rise. And finally, graduates, thank you for all you've given us and for all that you will be giving to society in the years to come. By earning your degree, each of you is taking the first step to making history instead of just being a part of it. It doesn't come easy, and you will face great challenges, but we know you're ready. Good luck, good life, and good health.
Note there is a photographer on campus on the second level of the Student Center to take individual photographs. After the benediction, please join in the singing of the alma mater, which will be led by Ms. Deidre Hutton. At the conclusion of the alma mater, we ask that the audience remain in their seats until after the recessional of the platform party, faculty, and students. Please stand for the benediction. And gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Let us pray. O God, giver of truth and knowledge, by your wisdom we are taught the way and the truth. Bless these graduates as they now finish this course of study. We thank you for those who taught and worked beside them, and all who supported them along the way. Walk with these graduates as they leave this place and move forward in life. Take away any anxiety and confusion of purpose. Strengthen their many talents and skills. Instill in them a confidence in the future which lay before them. Let their energies and abilities be gathered up and used for the good of all people. Unite us and draw us together not only in this place, but in all the world. We ask your blessing as we leave this place without fear. Amen.